My dear children, there are times when the weight of the world feels too heavy, and the darkness of the night seems endless. The weight of your burdens, your grief, your worries, they hang over you like a cloud that never seems to lift. And yet, I see you. I hear your heartache. I feel the longing you have for the sun to break through the shadows of your soul. Imagine this, the soft golden light of dawn slowly spilling over the horizon, painting the sky with hues of pink and gold. The world, once shrouded in darkness, begins to breathe again. Every shadow, every fear, and every sorrow is gradually lifted as the first light of the day touches the earth. My dear children, that is the promise I have for you. Just as the night gives way to the morning, so too does your sorrow give way to joy. It may feel as though the night will never end, but I assure you, the dawn is coming. My joy, like the first light of day, will break over your heart, bringing peace, healing, and hope. Stay with me now, my dear children. Allow this moment to soak into your spirit. I am here with you, and I will guide you into the fullness of my joy. I have brought you here to remind you of something deeply precious, something that you may need to hear today. My joy is not distant, not delayed, but it is near. Just as I promised through the psalmist, weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Psalm 30:5. This promise is not just for the morning after your physical night, but it is for the morning that breaks over your soul, the moment when your heart is lifted and your spirit is renewed. I understand that there are times when it seems like the darkness will last forever. But my dear children, I want to assure you that the night is not eternal. Even in the darkest hours, I am with you, and I am working to bring you into a new dawn. Your morning is coming. Stay with me in this moment, and together we will look ahead to the joy that awaits you. My dear children, I know that many of you are carrying heavy burdens today. Perhaps you feel as though your life is in a long, drawn-out night, a season of waiting, of hoping for the end of sorrow. The night feels cold, doesn't it? You feel isolated, as if the world is in a state of stillness, waiting for something to break the silence. You feel stuck, as if the weight of your heart will never lift. But hear me, my dear children, the night is only temporary. Just as I created the light and the darkness, I have set the rhythm of night and day. You are in a season of night now, but I am preparing you for the morning. I am preparing you for the time when the light of my joy will spill into your heart. The morning is on its way, just as certain as the dawn after a long night. Consider the beauty of the sun's first rays breaking through the horizon. For a time, the darkness is deep, but as the sun rises, it gradually dispels the shadows, spreading its warmth and light. So, too, I will bring light into the darkness of your soul. You may feel that this night has lasted longer than you can bear. You may be waiting for the storm to pass, for the clouds to part, and for your soul to find rest. But remember, my dear children, the storm is not forever. The clouds will part. I will make a way for you. There is a tenderness in the morning light. It is gentle, soft, and embracing. When my joy comes to you, it will not be harsh, but gentle and kind. It will heal your wounds, comfort your soul, and restore your hope. In the quiet of the dawn, when the world is still, you will feel my presence, my peace, and my love. You are not alone in this. I have walked through the darkest valleys. I have known the weight of suffering, and I have borne it for you. My dear children, when you feel that you cannot carry another step, remember that I am with you, and I will carry you. Though weeping may endure for a night, joy will come in the morning. Do not despair, my dear children, for I am the God who turns the darkness into light. I am the God who calms the storm, who brings peace to the restless, and who fills your heart with the warmth of my presence. Let the promise of the morning bring you hope. Though your night may feel endless, the sun is rising, and with it, the joy that I have for you. Take a moment now, my dear children, to reflect on my love for you. Let my presence fill your heart. Trust in the promise of the morning. Let my joy, like sunlight spilling over the horizon, begin to shine in your life. Remember, I see you, and I know your pain. I know the night you are facing, and I promise you that it will not last forever. I am working in the dark place of your life to bring you into the fullness of joy. As the morning comes, so too will my joy fill your heart. And when the morning comes, you will see things differently. The shadows will no longer hold their power over you. The weight of your sorrow will be lifted. You will feel the warmth of my love, the embrace of my joy, and the peace that surpasses all understanding. Hold on to that hope, my dear children, and know that I am with you always. Even in the darkness, I am with you. Even in the night, I am working to bring you into the joy of the morning. You are never alone. My dear children, I understand the ache that is within your heart. I know the pain that you carry, the weariness that clouds your mind. The night you are experiencing feels like a weight pressing down on you, making it hard to breathe. The long, restless hours of darkness have stretched on far longer than you ever imagined, and in those moments it seems as though the light will never come. But I want to remind you, my precious children, that I am with you even now. I am not distant, nor am I ignoring your pain. Just as I was with the Israelites through the wilderness, so too I am with you in your trials. I have not forgotten you, nor will I ever forsake you. Even when it feels like night has settled in for good, I am working behind the scenes, preparing the dawn that is on the way. In the silence of the night, you may wonder if I truly see your pain. You may question whether your cries reach my ears. But, my dear children, I hear every prayer. I hear every whisper, every tear that falls from your eyes. I know your heart's deepest longings and your greatest fears. I see you in the dark, and I am working within you even when you cannot see the way forward. Just as the night eventually gives way to the morning, so too will your heart be lifted. I promise that the joy of the morning will come not just in the distant future, but even now as you wait. I will fill your heart with a quiet peace, the kind of peace that surpasses all understanding, that steadies you even in the midst of your darkest hours. The world, my dear children, often tells you that joy is fleeting, that it's something that only comes when everything is perfect. But that is not the truth I have for you. Joy does not depend on perfect circumstances. It is not based on the fleeting pleasures of this world. True joy, the joy I offer, is a deep, unshakable peace that I give to you no matter your situation. Consider the way the world begins to change as the sun rises. The darkness of the night doesn't disappear all at once, but gradually light begins to spill over the horizon. It starts with just a small glimmer, and before long the world is bathed in the warm glow of the sun. This is how my joy works in your heart. It doesn't always arrive in an overwhelming burst. Sometimes it comes gently, quietly, like the first rays of light creeping across the sky. And as you welcome it, you will feel the warmth of my presence filling you from the inside out. When you feel the cold grip of the night tightening around you, remember this. My joy is not something distant or impossible. It is here with you now. It is a living, breathing presence that will wrap you in comfort and carry you through the hardest times. I have promised that I will never leave you, and that promise includes the nights. I am with you even now, and I will bring you through to the morning. Just as the earth patiently waits for the dawn, you too can wait for my joy to rise within you. The night is but a season. The morning is coming. I want you to rest in this assurance, my dear children. The daybreak is closer than you think. I know you may be thinking, but Lord, I have waited so long. How much longer must I endure? My dear children, I understand your impatience. I know how heavy your heart feels, how tired your spirit is from the waiting. But I also know that what is on the other side of this night is worth every moment of the wait. The joy I am bringing you will be so much more beautiful than you can imagine. In this moment, you may not see the full picture. The road ahead may seem uncertain, and the night may feel unending. But I promise you this, the joy that I have prepared for you will be worth every tear. My joy will fill your heart like a river flowing in the desert, bringing life to your weary soul. And my dear children, as the morning sun rises in your heart, you will see things with new eyes. You will begin to see that even in the dark, I was with you. Even when you felt alone, I was holding you. Even when the weight of the night felt unbearable, I was giving you the strength to endure. I have not left you. And when the morning comes, you will feel the weight of my love surrounding you, carrying you, and filling you with peace. The joy I offer is not fleeting. It is eternal. It is a joy that will carry you through the darkest times, the deepest valleys. It is a joy that is steadfast, unshakable, and will never fade away. My dear children, I invite you to open your hearts to this joy. Do not resist the morning that is coming. Let it come in its fullness. Let the light of my presence fill every corner of your soul. Just as the earth stretches its arms to the sun, let your heart stretch toward me in trust and surrender. The joy you seek is already here. You need only to receive it. As the morning light breaks through the darkness, so too will my joy fill every part of you. It will chase away the sorrow, the doubt, and the fear. And in its place, you will find peace. You will find hope. You will find my love. And in that, you will find true joy. Remember, my dear children, that though the night may seem long, the morning is on its way. Do not despair. Do not give up. I am with you, and my joy will come. Trust in my promise, and rest in the assurance that the morning is nearer than you think. I am here, waiting with you, ready to welcome you into the joy of the dawn. Let it come, my dear children, and know that I am with you now and forever. My dear children, I know how exhausting it can feel when you are walking through the night of your soul. Every step feels heavy, and each moment stretches on endlessly. The darkness presses in, and it can seem as though you're surrounded by shadows, with no way out. You may feel like you're stumbling in the dark, uncertain of where you are going, or if you will ever find your way to the light again. But I am here, my dear children, and I see you in this place. Let me tell you this: darkness is not the end. Just as night eventually yields to the day, so too will this season of sorrow give way to my joy. You may feel as if the storm will never cease, but hear me. I am the one who commands the wind and the waves. I am the one who brings peace to your restless heart. The morning is coming, and when it comes, it will bring with it a joy so deep, so profound, that it will fill every empty space within you. I have not left you in the dark without a promise of the light that will follow. Even in the darkest moments, I am present with you, just as I have always been. You may not feel my presence right now, but I promise you, I am close. I am nearer than your breath. My love surrounds you even when you feel alone. I will never leave you, and the night you are walking through will not last forever. Just as the dawn breaks gradually over the horizon, so too will my joy rise in your heart, little by little. It won't always come all at once, but in moments of grace it will come. And when it does, it will spread across your soul like the warmth of the morning sun. It will chase away the shadows, and you will feel the weight of your sorrow lift. You will find yourself breathing deeply once more, filled with a peace that transcends the troubles of this world. Know this, my dear children, even in the night I am working within you. When you feel as though you can go no further, when you feel as though the darkness has consumed you, remember that I am creating something beautiful out of the ashes. Just as the earth needs both the sun and the rain to grow, your soul needs both the light and the darkness to become all that I have called you to be. I am shaping you in this season. I am refining you, and soon you will see that the morning was worth the waiting. Let the night teach you the depth of my love. Let it remind you that even when the world feels dark, I am the one who will guide you through. My love is constant, unchanging, and eternal. I do not waver like the seasons or the weather. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. And I promise you, my dear children, that this night is not the end of your story. The joy of the morning will come, and when it does, it will be more beautiful than you can imagine. In the darkness, you may have felt like your dreams were fading, like hope was slipping away. But I am the God of hope. I am the God who brings life where there is death. Just as I called forth light from the darkness at the beginning of time, I will call forth joy from the depths of your sorrow. The light of my joy will shine brightly in your heart, and you will feel my presence like a warm embrace. Do not be afraid to wait for the morning, my dear children. I know that waiting is hard. It is painful, but in the waiting, you are being transformed. You are being made ready to receive the fullness of the joy I have promised. Your heart is being prepared to hold the beauty of my love. Trust me in this process. Trust that I am at work, even when you cannot see it. I know that the night feels long, and you may wonder how much longer you can endure. But let me remind you, the darkest hour is always just before the dawn. You are closer to the morning than you think. And when that morning comes, it will be brighter than you ever imagined. My joy will flood your soul, and the peace you will feel will surpass all understanding. The night does not define you, my dear children. It is merely a season that will pass. Your identity is found in me, not in the darkness. You are beloved, chosen, and treasured by me. I will never abandon you, and I will always guide you through the night to the joy of the morning. As the sun rises in the sky, so too will my joy rise in your heart. And just as the warmth of the sun brings life to the earth, my joy will breathe new life into you. You will walk in the fullness of my love, knowing that the night is behind you and the morning is here. Trust in my promises, my dear children. I am faithful to bring you through this season. I am faithful to bring you into the light of the new day. Rest in this assurance. The morning is coming. Let the joy of the morning begin to fill your heart today. Even if you can't see it yet, know that it is already on its way. My love for you is unshakable, and I will never allow the night to overtake you. My dear children, as you wait for the morning, I ask you to place your trust in me. Let go of the worry and the fear, and rest in my presence. Allow my joy to seep into your soul, little by little. And when the sun rises, you will know that I have been with you all along. My dear children, I know the journey through the night can feel so long and wearisome. It seems like the darkness is never ending, that the sorrow in your heart might never be lifted. But remember, even in the depths of the night, I am with you. I see every tear that falls, every sigh, every moment of doubt. I see the weight you carry, and I am here to carry it with you. In those quiet, still moments when you feel as though you're walking alone, I am near. I hold you in my arms, even if you cannot feel me. Trust, my dear children, that my presence is never far from you. I am the God who is with you in your trials, in your struggles, in your pain, and I am the God who will lead you into the morning light. Just as the earth knows that the sun will rise after the longest night, so too will you know that my joy is coming. I know that it's difficult to wait. It feels like the morning is taking far too long to arrive. But, my dear children, I ask you to hold fast to the hope that the dawn will come. Think of the times when you've seen the sun slowly rise over the horizon. At first, there's just the faintest glow in the sky. Then a deeper hue begins to spread, painting the heavens with color. Slowly but surely, the darkness fades and the light emerges. So too, I am bringing light into your life. It may not happen all at once, but my joy will come gradually, filling your soul with the warmth of my presence, like sunlight warming the earth after a cold night. I am here, my dear children, to remind you of something important. The night will not last forever. Just as the day always follows the night, so too will my joy follow the seasons of your sorrow. You may not see it now, but I am preparing you for something beautiful, something beyond your current understanding. The night may seem endless, but it is only a season, a temporary moment that is passing. Hold on, for the morning is near. The night can feel so heavy, and at times you may wonder how much longer you can endure. You may question whether your heart will ever find peace, whether the joy you long for will ever truly come. But hear my words, my dear children. My joy is already on its way. I am at work in your heart, in your life, and in your circumstances. Even when you don't see it, I am moving, preparing you for a future filled with my love and joy. Remember the words I spoke through my servant, the psalmist. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Psalm 35. This is a promise, a truth you can stand on. My promises are unshakable, and I have promised that your sorrow will not last forever. You may feel as though you are drowning in your grief, your fear, or your confusion, but I am the one who will lift you up. I am the one who will walk with you through the darkest valleys and bring you into the light of the new day. When the morning arrives, you will look back and see that the night was not a time of abandonment, but a time of preparation. Just as the seed must be buried in the darkness of the soil before it can sprout and grow, so too must your heart sometimes endure the darkness in order to experience the fullness of the light. The night is not a punishment, my dear children. It is a time of transformation, and when the morning comes, you will see the fruit of the waiting. You will see how I have used this time to strengthen you, to refine you, and to bring you closer to me. So trust in the process, my dear children. Trust that I am working even in the dark times. I am the God who causes all things to work together for good for those who love me. Romans 8:28. Even the darkness is part of my plan, and it will ultimately lead to your good and my glory. The night you are walking through is not without purpose. I have a plan for you, and it is a good plan, a plan that will bring you to a place of joy, peace, and fulfillment. When you find yourself in the depths of sorrow, take a moment to pause and remember that this is not the end of your story. The night may seem long, but the morning is coming. I am preparing you for a new day, a day filled with my joy. In the quiet of your waiting, allow me to remind you that I am not far off. I am with you. I am near, and I will bring you through to the other side. As the day breaks and the sun rises, you will see the world differently. Your eyes will open to the beauty that I have placed all around you. You will feel the warmth of my love like the warmth of the sun on your face. The darkness will be gone, and you will be filled with peace, knowing that I have been with you through it all. You will find that the morning is even more beautiful because of the night you have endured, and in that moment you will realize that my joy was worth the wait. I am calling you to trust, my dear children. Trust that the night will not last forever. Trust that I am bringing you into a time of joy, a time of light, a time of peace. The dawn is breaking, and with it my joy will fill your heart. Hold fast to this hope. The morning is coming, and with it the joy I have promised. As you wait for the dawn, rest in the assurance that I am with you. Let the promise of the morning fill you with peace. I will bring you through this season, and when the morning comes, you will see how beautifully I have worked in your life. My dear children, I know the weight of your heart. The night that you are enduring may feel like an endless stretch of darkness. It is as if the hours drag on, one after another, leaving you feeling isolated, alone, and weary. And in that darkness, it can feel as though the promise of the morning, the joy you long for, is a distant hope, one that feels almost unreachable. But I am here to tell you, my dear children, that the morning is coming. You are not alone in this journey. I am walking with you every step of the way. There is something sacred in the waiting. You may not always understand it in the moment, but every day that passes brings you closer to the light. Every tear that falls, every sigh, every ache, they are not in vain. I am using this time this season to draw you closer to me. I am using the darkness to teach you about my faithfulness, to show you the depth of my love, and to prepare your heart to receive the fullness of my joy. As you wait for the light of the morning to break through, trust that I am at work, even when you cannot see it. The night feels long because you are in the midst of it. But remember, my dear children, the night is temporary. It is a season, and like all seasons, it will pass. The morning is just ahead, and when it comes, it will bring with it a new sense of peace, a fresh wave of joy, and a deeper understanding of my love for you. The night may seem endless, but I have set the times and the seasons, and the morning is coming according to my perfect plan. Just as I created the earth, I have established the rhythm of day and night, the light and the dark, and I will bring the morning to you at the right time. Trust that I have not forgotten you, my dear children. I have not abandoned you in your sorrow. I see you, and I am here, walking with you in the darkness, waiting with you for the dawn. You may wonder how much longer you can endure, how much longer you can carry the weight of this night. But remember that even when you are exhausted, I am your strength. Even when your heart feels broken, I am the one who will mend it. Just as the earth needs the night to rest before it can flourish again in the morning, so too does your soul need this time to rest in my presence. This is not a time of punishment or abandonment, but a time of preparation, a time when I am deepening your roots, strengthening your faith, and refining your spirit. And just as the morning sun rises to bring light to the earth, so too will my joy rise in your heart. It may start small, like the faintest glow on the horizon, but it will grow little by little until your whole soul is filled with the warmth of my presence. I will not leave you in the dark. I will never leave you in the cold. I am the God who brings light into the darkness, and I will shine my joy into your life. The joy of the morning is not something you need to wait for in the distant future. It is something I am bringing to you right now, even in this moment. It is a peace that you can begin to experience now in the midst of your waiting. Trust me, my dear children, the light is already beginning to shine. The joy is already beginning to break through, like the sun peeking over the edge of the earth, filling the sky with its soft glow. I know that you may not feel this joy yet. The weight of the night may still feel too heavy, and the darkness may still seem overwhelming. But remember, I am the God who speaks light into darkness. I am the one who makes the sun rise each day, and I am the one who is bringing joy to your soul. You may not see it in its fullness yet, but trust me, the morning is coming. And when it arrives, it will be more beautiful than you can imagine. The beauty of the dawn is not just in the light that it brings, but in the peace that follows. When the darkness gives way to the light, there is a quiet stillness that comes with it, a sense of calm that fills the earth and the soul. This is the peace that I will bring to your heart. My joy is not fleeting. It is a deep, abiding joy that fills you from the inside out, and it will stay with you no matter the season you are in. Even in the darkest times, my joy will be your anchor, holding you steady as you wait for the fullness of the morning. And so, my dear children, as you wait for the dawn, remember that you are not waiting in vain. The morning will come, and with it, a joy that will lift your heart and carry you through the rest of your journey. Trust in my promise that joy comes in the morning. Know that I am with you now, even in the night. I have not left you, and I never will. My love for you is unwavering, and I will guide you through this season to the joy that awaits you. The night may seem long, but it is not without purpose. I am at work in your heart, preparing you for something greater. I am the God of restoration, and I will restore your joy, your peace, and your hope. Trust in me, my dear children, and rest in the assurance that the morning is coming. It is on its way, and with it the joy that you have longed for. So rest, my dear children, rest in the certainty of my love, rest in the hope of the morning, and know that I am with you, guiding you through the darkness, leading you to the joy of the new day. The night may last for a time, but the morning will come, and when it does, it will bring with it the joy and peace that only I can give. My dear children, as we come to the end of this time together, I want to leave you with the gentle reminder that the journey you are on, no matter how long or difficult, is not one you walk alone. I am with you every step of the way, and I promise you that the night you may be walking through will soon give way to the joy of the morning. As the sun rises each day, bringing warmth and light to the world, so too will my joy rise in your heart. Even when the night feels long, when the shadows seem to stretch on forever, know that I am working quietly, faithfully, behind the scenes, preparing you for the dawning of a new day. The darkness will not last forever, my dear children. My promises are true, and I will never leave you, even in your deepest sorrow. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Psalm 35. And when that joy comes, it will be sweeter and more wonderful than you can even imagine. I want you to rest now in the warmth of my love, knowing that I am near. My dear children, I know the burdens you carry. I see the weight of your heartaches, the pain you feel when you're alone in the dark, when your mind races with worry or grief. And I want to remind you that you do not need to carry those burdens alone. My arms are open to you. Just as a father embraces his children, so too do I embrace you. Come to me, my dear children, and find rest. Let my peace flood your heart. Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. Rest in my presence, knowing that I will carry you, I will heal you, and I will restore you. Take a deep breath, and in this moment, let my presence surround you like the calm after a storm. Feel the stillness of my love, the comfort that comes when you rest in me. Just as a river of living water flows through the heart of the earth, so too does my peace flow through you. Let it wash over you, my dear children. Let it cleanse you, refresh you, and bring you back to life. There is a beauty that emerges after the storm, my dear children, a beauty that cannot be seen without first experiencing the rain. I am using this time in your life, this season of waiting, to shape you, to refine you, and to prepare you for the joy that is coming. It is in the quiet of the night that you learn to trust, to lean into my presence, to rest in my embrace. It is in the darkness that your roots go deep, that your faith is tested, and that you become more firmly planted in my love. And when the dawn breaks, When the light of my joy spills over your soul, you will find that you are stronger, deeper, and more anchored than ever before. My dear children, this promise I give you: I will never leave you nor forsake you. When the storm rages and the night seems unending, I am with you. When the tears fall and you feel as though the weight of the world is too much to bear, I am with you. You are never alone, and though the night is long, it will not last forever. I will bring you into the morning, into a season of joy, peace, and hope. And so I invite you to rest in the knowledge that I am your faithful Father, your constant companion, and your ever-present help in times of trouble. Trust that the joy of the morning is coming, and that in the waiting I am doing something beautiful in your life. The dawn is breaking, my dear children, and soon you will see the fullness of my love in ways you never imagined. As you wait for the morning, I want you to know that I am here, right now, wrapping you in my peace. I know that it is difficult to wait, that sometimes it feels like you cannot go on, that the darkness will never end. But I am faithful, and I will bring you through. My promises will stand. The morning will come. Let my light shine into your heart today. Let the warmth of my love fill every corner of your soul. I am with you even now. I am the God who calls the morning to come, and I will bring that light to you. Just as the sun rises over the horizon, I will rise in your heart, and my joy will be your strength. My dear children, I encourage you to hold on to that hope. Let it be the anchor for your soul. Even when it feels as if the night is endless, trust that the light is near. The darkness will not last forever, and when the morning comes, it will bring the peace and joy you have been longing for. Before we finish, I want to gently ask you, my dear children, to share this message of hope with others. If you felt the peace of my presence during this time, share it with someone else. If you felt my joy begin to stir in your heart, let it overflow to those around you. There are many who are walking through dark nights right now, just as you are, and they need to hear the message of the morning, the promise that joy comes with the dawn. So, if this message has blessed you, I invite you to like this video, to comment below and share your thoughts, and to subscribe to stay connected with my message of peace and joy. Know that when you share my message with others, you are not only spreading my love, but you are also creating a ripple of light in the darkness. You are helping others to see the hope and joy that comes with the dawn. My dear children, I love you with an everlasting love. My promises will stand forever, and I will be with you through every season of your life. Trust in me and know that my joy is coming. The morning is on its way, and with it, the peace that only I can give.